Hello there and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing great and wonderful, and as always I'm feeling quite lazy and I just want to get this video over with and put it out. I hope you guys like this video and that you find it very useful. Now we are going to be making a flower and not a rose, and I will be telling you how to fold your paper and whatnot. Now you do not have to fold your papers as small as I did, but I wanted a small rose. I wasn't in it to make a very big one today, but maybe I can make a future video making a bigger, sorry, it is not a rose, it's a flower. Now first you pick your color of paper, you can paint the paper, whichever one you like, and then you fold it in half and then you fold it again, so you have 4 pieces of paper, and then you fold it into a triangle shape so that it will make a square. Now you make sure that each paper can be held individually. If not, then cut it so you can hold it individually, and you fold it back into that triangle size, then fold it into another triangle to only fold it back into a triangle. You need to fold it 3 times, and you do so for each paper. Make sure you have 4 of the same color, and now it's time to cut it into the shape. Now you cut it into a bit of a rounded shape, and when you open it you should get something looking like one of those heart shapes, and you keep cutting it out until you've cut out all the paper of that color. Now you can mix the color as much as you want. I think mixing the color would look very beautiful and it would give it a very nice look. First you cut out 1 petal, then you cut out 2 petals. You can throw away the single petal and the double petal, but then when it comes time for you to cut out 3 petals, please keep that set of 3 petals, and then you cut out 4. You're going to notice that you're going to have 2 of the 4 petals. That's okay, you can keep both. And now it comes to pasting it. Now when it comes to pasting it, I like to use the clamp, but however you do not need the clamp for this. You can simply rub your paper paste onto it and hold it for a few seconds. You're going to see me do that with the blue in a few minutes, but you just rub the paste and you hold it for a few seconds and then you can put it down. Sometimes, depending on the quality of the paste, you're going to need to hold it for a little bit longer, and make sure the edges have paste so that it will stay down. Now when you're finished pasting all of them, you can make sure to round the edges. Now you have to get a little stick for this, so you don't really need the little stick. You can use a pencil or something small enough to roll the edges to give it that sort of curved look to it, and you do so for all the petals. While doing so, you can cut out a little piece from the bottom, just a little chip, not too much. This is so that each flower can be able to fit into each other and create that sort of layer that you would need. Now make sure not to cut out too much, because that can also be a little bit of issue, but if you're going to cut, make sure that the hole is slightly bigger than the last one that you just cut. Now when it comes time for pasting, you can use a pencil and push it into that very tiny one, the one with only 2 petals. When you paste it, you're going to realize how it goes from 3 petals to 2 petals. Now you put paste around the tip of it. You do not cut that one. Do not cut a hole in that one. I hope you didn't cut a hole in that one. So you put paste around the tip, and then you push in the second set, which would have 3 petals, and I think you'd have 2 of that 3 petal ones. So keep adding paste every time you put in a new set. Then you're going to move to 4 petals, then to 5 petals, and I think you're gonna even have one with 6 petals. When you're finished that, make sure to let it sit and dry completely before you go about making the stem. Now time to make the inside of it, just like the rose where you needed to cut a strip of paper with a bit of a curly edge. Do the same for this and paste it inside the flower so that the inside does not remain hollow and empty. like my soul. I'm just joking. Now it's time to work on the blue. You can make this bigger if you want to. You just need to cut your square a bit bigger than mine. I fold my paper. However, you do not need to do so. You can use the paper as big as it is. Now you cut one petal first, then 2 petals. Then when it's time to cut the one with 3 petals out, remember to save that 3 petals because that would make your first part of the rose. Why am I saying rose? It's a flower. I keep confusing myself. So as you can see, when it comes to pasting it, I did not use the clamp. I just used my hand and paste it. Just hold it for a little while and make sure that it pastes completely. I have the fan, that's why I have my mangled eraser holding the paper down. If you're wondering why it's a mangled eraser, my dog thought it would be perfectly fine to bite it. My dog Satan. He is downright Satan. He is the devil himself. He's not cute, he's just Satan. I guess that's what we get for naming him Loki. But you know, the rain cloud isn't home that often, so he does not have to deal with the reincarnation of Satan or the Antichrist. See, he does not know what the dog is up to during the day. While making this video, I had a bag that I keep my garbage in, and Satan ran up, grabbed the bag, and rips it open, and all of the cut up pieces of paper that I had in the bag went to the ground. Like I said, that thing's Satan. It just hates me, and when the rain cloud comes home, he just sombers up to him with his face all cute with that big eyes, and it's like he did nothing all day. No, you didn't do nothing all day. You made me miserable all day long. But you know, I'm currently hating against a dog, so maybe it's time that I just get him accustomed to sleeping outside. He definitely needs some outside time, you know. Anyway, this video is definitely not coming to an end, and I feel like I'm running out of topics to talk about. Again, I definitely should have wrote a script, but like always, you know me, I'm lazy, and I'm definitely not going to be doing that. I'm just going to be doing this instead, where I ramble on about nonsense, hoping you guys came here to listen to me ramble on about nonsense. I am watching a scary story, and it's not really scary. I'm listening to Lily Madwet, the complete series, and I haven't gotten that far in. I'm not sure whether I like it or not. It's a bit frustrating to listen to it. It's being told from the point of view. Anyway, you've got to make your little ball thingy again, and you would see how to make that in my rose video. Although it's really not that long, you just cut a strip of paper and roll it up. Now it comes time to make the stem, where you cut 2 strips of rectangle and you try to roll it. Now I was trying to roll it without the help of the stick, which did not work out so well, especially since I'm feeling a bit sleepy and I just want to finish this out really fast. I'm really not in the mood today to be doing much. I don't even know why I'm not in the mood. For some reason, I'm just not in the mood. Now, you roll your paper sideways, and you have to get a really fine stick. You know what? Get a pointer if you can. They would be really helpful into rolling these here. Make sure you add enough paste and hold it quite long enough so that it sticks and it doesn't unravel, and you poke a hole into the bottom of the flower and you just push the stem inside, but do not press too hard when you push the thing in. I pressed a bit too hard, and it kind of bent a few times. Remember, this is paper, it isn't sturdy, and so it will bend. For the blue one, I did not put... I'm sorry, I was paying too much attention to the story and not to what I was saying. and the girl started shouting really loud, and it just kind of gets me angry with, I don't know, it's told from the point of view from a child's point of view, and it's just a bit annoying. So I'm just gonna take this off, even though it is coming down to the end of the video. Like, wow, look at when I choose to take my headphone off and pause the video. Anyway, do not press hard on the stem, it is not sturdy, it will bend. I pressed too hard on the pink, and so it bent a bit. When it came to the blue, I did not press so hard, and look who is back in the video. It is my broken scissors that I found the glue gun. Yes, I found the glue gun and glued him back together. So he's working fine, and if you're saying you should have just gone out and buy a new one, hello, quarantine, duh. For me to go get one of these, I'm gonna probably need to go to one of those they're not craft store, but one of those stores in Tang, and I'm really not in the mood to go into Tang. I also heard that police are harassing people, normal for Guyana. So if I go into a bus and go in Tang and they ask me what am I going in Tang for, hi there, don't mind me, I'm just going to pick up a pair of scissors along with some other art stuff that I'm missing. Oh, and hey, maybe I can even buy that sketchbook that I always wanted. But you know, oh, I do have a sketchbook, a big one. I was supposed to show you the stuff that I've drawn so far. Anyway, definitely coming down to the end of this video with me pasting on the leaves, which took a bit of an issue pasting them on because it kept falling off, but in the end I got them pasted on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can get the alert when I post future videos, so that you never miss a video, or you know, maybe you can miss a few. I mean, my voice is so annoying. Anyway, take care, stay safe, especially since COVID-19 is still going around. Remember to wear a mask, wash your hands, and just be safe in general. Take care and bye. Oh, and why isn't this video finished yet? Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying your quarantine. If not, remember to make some craft, do some art stuff, draw, paint, sing, jump up and down, whatever you want to do. Just have fun. Goodbye. Take care.